So I put together my own team in order to tackle this challenge of having a proper XP farm that doesn't rely on modifying the config files to have an unfair advantage. And so what I've done is essentially I have one Pyron that is being buffed by several rubies, and the Phalaris, you don't really need that. You can replace that with whatever you want. I just use it for mobility because my Pyron is sort of my main damage dealer for everything I do in the game at this point. In order to properly get all of the power out of the rubies possible, they're going to need some stars to upgrade their partner skill, which will make the Pyron deal even more damage. However, this could take hundreds of rubies if you decide to full send on it. And I found the best place to do this is this island in the east. They seem to spawn pretty consistently here. I haven't found a better place to do this yet, but if anybody does know of anything, feel free to leave a comment about that. This party has applications beyond XP farming. You can use it to easily kill the Frost Lion boss fairly early on. I think I was able to take it out about level 44 when I unlocked the legendary spheres, which allowed me to secure the legend passive, which is important for those late game builds that you might be after. And you can also teach Pyron other abilities with the fruits to switch the type of damage he's dealing so that he can be super effective against more things besides ice and the grass types. And if you're struggling with some of the other bosses in the area, like the Liling Noct, you can always bring along a weapon because the Pyron will make you deal fire damage, and that is an ice type, so you'll be dealing super effective damage, I'm fairly certain. So that'll help you out quite a bit. To open up this XP farm, I like to start at the Unfallable Lake fast travel station in the north. If you head directly north of that fast travel station, there will be a cave that may or may not be open. If it is, it's always worth clearing, as there'll be creatures in there that you can kill in bulk, and the boss at the end will give a ton of XP. Additionally, to the west of this cave, there will be a boss spawn point for the level 49 Lylene Noct, which will give, I've kind of noticed it goes from like 30k to 15k XP. It's always changing, it's never consistent. Once you've cleared out the cave and taken out the boss, you'll be able to fast travel to the point that is to the northwest of this fast travel station. I don't know its exact name. And then you're going to enter this sort of circular loop, and you're just going to keep clearing the creatures there. On average, you get about 1.5k XP per kill. I think the lowest I've seen is 900, and if you go for the really tiny creatures up there, it can go all the way down to 500, but I've noticed those ones don't spawn as often, so it still comes out to a pretty high rate when you're out of pals to catch for the XP bonus that a lot of people seem to believe is the best way to level. And while that's true, it might be a better idea to hold off on that and try to farm XP by killing pals as early as possible so that you can have that XP bonus scale up to your level later on in the game. Because the last few levels of this game are going to be tough. It is going to take a lot of time. I'd like to talk about the fact that most of these videos that the YouTubers are uploading about XP farms in this game are kind of misinformation, because the multipliers they're using are obviously skewing their numbers quite a bit. Thus far, in a legit setting, this is the fastest possible way I found to level without using the 10 pal XP bonus, which will run out after, a few hours of gameplay. You'll run out of things to catch for that bonus, so this will be pretty much all you have. And this was recorded on the Rift's dedicated server, which if you'd like to join our Palworld server, I will leave a link to our Discord in the description. Thank you for watching. Additionally, it's important to mention that these pals will respawn fast enough that you can just continue going in this loop for as long as you need, so long as you can hold all of the stuff that you're picking up and not get weighed down by it.